What's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Alchemy Factory. Today we got to go bigger. We've got to go bigger. I love what we've done. I love the little cutesy setup. It's like, oh, look, we're making this little item here. We're making this little item here, and so on and so forth. That is all fine and dandy for these lower tier items, I think. However, this has made me realize that we are no longer in that league of things. We have got to go so much bigger. We've got to get more production and just more things going. So in order to do that, we need a couple things. We're gonna need a bigger factory. What do I mean by that? We need all of this area. I want the entire block to work with. I want all of it. I want all of it now, so that way we can work on it. What? You could buy stuff across the street? What do you mean? Oh my God, it's silver? Well, that ruins okay, well, anyway, let's start with this block here. So, oh my God, you can even, don't tell me you can buy stuff up here. Don't even, no. Are you serious? No way. That's crazy. Okay, my mind is literally blown. The scale of this game has gotten so much bigger. Like, it starts off so small, but like the scale of this is it's huge. It's absolutely huge. So what do we need to do? I want to go ahead and buy all this stuff. So I want to buy that one. We need 8,000 for that. We are going to need 15,000 for that one and 10,000 for that one. So that is a combined total of, is that 33,000? Did I math that wrong? We need like 35,000 coins, which is no small feat. Well, actually, it's not too bad. It wasn't too bad when we had more of this. So what we're going to focus on today, we're ramping this whole thing up. The most valuable thing that I can make regularly right now is potions, bandages, linens, stuff like that. What do we need to do that? We need more of this. This has got to be ramped up. So we're going to use this as our moneymaker to pave the foundation for our mega factory that's going to be in this area. So we're going to ramp this up significantly. So it's over here. It's doing its thing. It's fine. However, when I made it like this, I was trying to make it so it's like, oh, we can just expand it. We can add another one. Which is all fine and dandy, but we need to just throw that out the window and we just need to make it so we can make some money. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing right now. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. So we need a few things. We obviously know we need a lot of fertilizer. This machine right here can output 15 fertilizer a minute. 15 fertilizer a minute does about 3 plants for us currently. We need like so much more of this. We need so much more nursery stuff. Like we need like, I don't want to say 10 times this, but we need like a lot more than this. I would realistically say 5 times of this. So I would say if we could get 20 of these, that would give us like a mega ton of this stuff, which would give us the money that we need to make things continue to progress and stuff like that. So, I don't even want to think of 20 of these because we actually need, I believe each one of these essentially is 2. So I would need 10 of these things. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But guess what? We're going to make it happen. We're doing it. We're making it happen. So let's go over here. Let's start looking at stuff. One of the biggest things for us right now is fueling these furnaces. This is an interesting thing that I was misunderstanding how furnaces work. Furnaces do not burn at a set temperature. They do when there's nothing consuming it. Each crucible on top, while it's cooking something, uses 4 Ps of energy per second. Charcoal gives you 40 Ps of heat. So if there's nothing in this furnace, if there's nothing on top of this furnace pulling heat, the furnace by itself will just use 1 P per second. Now, cooking stuff, each one uses 4 per second. So 4, 8, 12. We're using 12 Ps per second of the 40 Ps that each charcoal is giving us. So yeah, what we need to start with is we need to start by making charcoal. We need to make enough charcoal to actually run the furnaces to run all of this stuff. So that's what we're gonna do first. I am imagining that we are running, let me see here, where's our thing here? So this is doing 15 per minute. This gives us 30 per minute. So we can run 2 of these at max capacity per 1 table saw. So we're going to start on this side here. We're going to kind of work from a left to right thing. We are going to go with 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My God, that is a lot, but I think that's what we're going to need a lot. We're going to need to make this happen. Now, with those 8 of those, we are going to run 16 crucibles because it's 2 for 1. You know what? I feel like we could stack these, huh? Can we stack this? Let me see if we can stack this up, make this a little bit more compact. You know what? Right now, I don't even care. We're just gonna stick with the 8. We'll just throw them like this, and we'll just do it like that. That'll work. So that gives us 4 and 4. That is 8 of these. Like I said, 16 crucibles. Now, do I want to run? I think we're gonna run it to so 16 crucibles. We could put 2 per furnace, but I think we're gonna just do 3 per furnace. That's gonna give us 6 furnaces though, so that's not an even number. Okay, anyways, let's do it. Let's go get some furnaces. Let's get these laid out. So there's our furnaces. Now, what's kind of funny about this is like we're doing all this to make the charcoal that we need, that we are also going to need for these furnaces to make, you know what I mean? Like we're gonna need this for this. So it's gonna be kind of interesting, but we'll get it all figured out. Let me go ahead and get my belts in here because we're obviously gonna need to do this. Now, we also need to do this in a way where we can feed all of these and make sure that they're all constantly running. So I'm gonna actually spread those out. I'm gonna have a little bit of a space in between them so we can refeed them off of each furnace. So each furnace is gonna be basically providing its own fuel source as well. So now for crucibles, we need to go in here. Let's go ahead and just do, let's see, there's 2 there, 2 for that one. You know what? Should we just run 2 per thing? That means I would need 8 furnaces running. I almost feel like that might be easier. I almost feel like it might be easier just to run 2 per furnace and have 1 furnace per cutter. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind a little bit. I know, I've done that a lot. We're gonna use 3 of these and 2 of these because that would be 6 exactly. So we could run essentially 1, 2, 3. So these 3 should be able to run this 6, and then these 3 could run this 6, and so on and so forth. So you know what we'll actually do is we'll just get 1 more of those like that, and we'll just get another, let's just get another log cutter in here because guess what? Making more charcoal is not going to be a bad thing. So yeah, we'll do that. And then what we'll do is we'll just dedicate 1 of these outputs, hopefully to these furnaces, and hopefully that'll run it. I don't know if that'll actually run it. I don't think it will. I don't think 1 of these furnaces is going to be capable of doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and belt these all up, get them all situated, and we'll see what I come up with. So what I have going here, basically, we have our little crucibles there. I put these little stands up for the belts to come out. So we have 3 belts going into this one little conveyor, and then the output is going to be right here. So we're going to run this output like this all the way down and something like that. But what I'm going to do to make sure that we're feeding the machines that we need to is this machine right here, right? We want it to guarantee to feed itself. So we're going to do that. And then the same thing here. Now, what this is going to do is as we go down the line, this is going to have the ability to stack up, which is completely fine. Because if it does start building up, then they'll just make sure that all the furnaces are fed continuously. And it'll also give the ability, so like let's say this furnace actually ends up filling up, it can bypass all of the extra, continue down the line. Now, are these conveyors going to have enough output capacity to actually deal with this? I don't know. We'll see. So actually, I need to bring this down here and like this, and then we need to bring this one back like that. Okay. So there's our like outputs. Now, like I said, I don't know if this belt's going to have the output capacity to deal with this. If it doesn't, then we'll just go ahead and split it like in the middle, you know, and run a second belt to ensure that we can actually feed these. But this is essentially just our line to feed the furnaces that we're going to need to make the fertilizer. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and let's get these set up here. Basically just going to do this like that over and over. Now we need to split these 3 between these 2. So I'm going to go ahead and make, how are we going to do this? Okay, we need to go this way, like this, and then we need to go this way, like that, because that brings 3 into 1 and then 1 into 2. Yes, that should work. Okay, so that should make our charcoal line. Is that going to be enough for all of our stuff? I have absolutely no idea. I also don't even know how much is this actually going to make? How much is this actually going to produce? That's a very solid question. That's a good question to ask. Probably would be good to answer that. Let's see. If each one of these does 15, so that's 15. Wait, is it 15 per? Yes, because each one can run 2, so it's 30. So essentially this should be, is that 9? That's 9 of these? So I think that's 270. We should be roughly making, I think, 270 charcoal per minute. I don't even know what is the rate capacity of our belt? I don't know what it is. I think that's 270 per minute, but then we're going to also have these pulling off and like burning themselves. So yeah, anyways. Now for this setup, we have 2 furnaces. We have 2 making stone, or we have 3 making stone per 1. Okay, let me see. So it's 15, 15. Okay, so this is the ratio that we need here. So if I wanted to get, oh my God, I said 5 times this, right? So that means I need 10 of the, uh-oh. I don't know if we have enough for this. Like I still don't think we have 10 times that. Maybe we don't need 10 times that. Let's just see what we can do with what we got. Okay. All right. So I think I have a terrible idea here. I don't know if I like this at all, but we're gonna mess with it and see. So if we did 15, that would be enough to run, because we need 3 and 2. So what I'm thinking is if we ran 2 lines of stone and 1 line of sage, I think that would give us the same output. Kind of, almost. I don't know. We're going to just see how this goes. So I put these here so that way we can put the furnaces basically like this on each one of these. And then what we'll do is we're gonna have to have a stone machine on each one of these. Gosh, this is gonna be ridiculous. This is gonna need so many items to run. So if we put a stone maker on each one of those, and then we have to run crucibles, because I think each one of these is gonna run 3. So that would be 1 line. And then let's grab this, and then basically we just go like this. That's what we need for... Wait a second. Do we have to grind this first? No. Okay, stone directly into crucible. And then grind it. Oh, shoot. So that's what we need for that, but then we have to grind it as well. Oh, God. I forgot about the grinder. We're going to set up tables here instead. I wasn't going to do tables, but we're going to do tables. I just think tables are going to be easier to deal with here. So let's grab these. So we're going to need 3 on each one of those. Now, that is going to give us the... What is that? Stone powder that we're going to need? The quick lime powder. That's what we're going to need for that. The plant ash is next, but we need 15 per... Oh my gosh, this is going to be really interesting. So then we could do that. Now we could run the exact same thing. I guess we could mirror this on the other side and run another line here and do that. That might actually work. Let me see here. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. That'll do its thing. Oh God, so many stone cutters are needed for this. So here's where the quick lime powder would come out. Basically, we have these lines done there, and then we need to make the plant ash from this. So I'm going to set up another line. Now, I don't know if the ratio is exactly right here, because let's see. It's 3 of those and 2 of these. But then this is 2 of these and 1 of those. That's not exactly the same ratio here. You know what I just realized? I'm actually making way more than I need to, because this is running 1 of these, which means that every one of these could run 1. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 10. Oh, this actually would be running 10. Wait a second. So that is set up to run 10. So if I did 10 of those, I would need 20 of those total. Okay, well, let's figure that out. I don't think we're going to have enough charcoal and stuff for this, but we're going to try. So as far as plant ash goes, I only need 7 crucibles actually running for that, because it does 20 per minute. We need 15 per minute for this. So yeah, I need 7 of these. That's actually not that bad, which means I would also need, okay, in order to run just the plant ash that we need for this, we're going to need, let's see, it's a 2 to 3. Oh my God. This is this is where numbers and stuff get a little hard for me. So let's caution on the side of too much, and let's put in, instead of 7, we'll just go ahead and put 9, and we'll run that. Okay. So this puts off 20. Is this putting off 20 per? Okay, this is doing 20 per minute. This can run 20 per minute. So one of these can feed this one. So that's, wait, what? Holy moly, that means I need 7 of those? Okay, so that means I need 7 nurseries. And if if we max this out, we can run 30 plants total. So seven nurseries? 7. What? Okay. You know what? We're going to start taking these. Now, the problem with this is that we need fertilizer for these. So we're going to have to put this in the fertilizer making area or at the end of it. So let me see here. If we grab, where's our thing at? Okay. So here's this. Oh my God. We need 7 of these bad boys. Okay. I have enough for 6 right now. Okay. So we'll stick with 6. We can add a 7th one. I should just add the 7th one on. It's not like I don't have the stuff to make it. So let me go ahead and just make that. We're going to stick this on right here at the end. So that's 7. And then we're going to use a belt to obviously feed these all fertilizer. So that'll be that. Now, this is kind of weird. So we have to get the fertilizer made in order to feed this to keep the machine going. But we also need the fertilizer to go somewhere else. So we are going to have to split this off here. But now we need fertilizer. So we need, if we got all of this stuff done right, well, we didn't finish this off. We need 10 assemblers. Oh my gosh. So we're going to run 3 assemblers here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Because that's what we're going to need basically for these. There might be a little extra there. And then we'll run the rest. We'll run the other 7 over here. So ideally, these ones should be able to go to a farm, a guaranteed flax farm, and these 3 should maintain this with maybe a little extra going out. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think we're going to be making enough charcoal to keep up with all the furnaces, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to build up everything, get it all connected, and then we'll have an output for fertilizer over there somewhere. So we have these 7 going together, and then boom, 3-way split. 3-way split goes in between these 3 things here. Awesome. Easy peasy. Now we need to run the output of those over to these machines, and then the outputs of these machines over to here as well. Also, I still need to get all the crucibles hooked up with all of this stuff. So we'll work on that here in a second as well. But let's see here. So we're going to have 2 of these lines, probably 3 of these lines go over here, 1 of these lines go over here. Hopefully that'll be enough. I guess we'll see. Actually, no, 3 machines there. So 1, 2, 3. So we need 3 machines going to those. And then we need the rest going somewhere else. So actually what we should do, 1, 2. I don't know if 3 machines are going to handle this, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's a new day. Wonderful. So I'm actually going to switch the belts up here a little bit. Let's do this one to here. And then this one this way. Get rid of that one. That way. No, that was completely backwards. Okay, there. So these 3 will run to those 3. That'll be like a guarantee. You know what? We'll just run it straight across. There. Okay, so that one, that 3 will run these. The rest are going to have to run over here. And this is going to be an interesting time. We have 3 belts and we have what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we could group these up in like, I have no idea. We're going to do something like this. Keep in mind, I do still have to get a second output for all of these. Okay, so there's those. I'm just going to try running these together. And then like this. We're going to see how that works. If that works, awesome. If it doesn't, it's probably too simplified. We're probably going to overload the belt, but that's fine. We're just going to see if it works. And then we need to get the output of this into here as well. And then that should be our fertilizer. And then we could maybe try starting this. Did I never make rope? I never made rope. How did I forget to make rope? My whole system doesn't have rope. Oh no, that whole thing up there doesn't even have rope. Oh, this is gonna be bad. All right, well, let's just keep this going. So I'm having to make rope literally right here on my floor using my stuff. I completely forgot about rope production up here, which it's fine because eventually we're gonna have to mess with this anyways. I completely forgot about rope. Like I brain dumped it. For some reason, I need a whole nother line of it. But anyways, we're gonna get this stuff going. We're almost done. As you can see, we have all of the belts about ran. Nothing super crazy going on. Basically just using these little guys in here, using some stands, stuff like that. We're gonna split off the plant ash. Now, I'm probably gonna need multiple belts for this because this is gonna be running, if it's running full capacity, I'm probably gonna need more belts for all of this anyways. But I just kind of want to run it and see, you know, a little bit of playing it and just figuring it out as we go. So let me grab some more rope. We are almost ready to start it up. We're gonna blow a whole bunch of money here. just starting this thing up because I need to start all of these machines. It's going to be a lot. Okay, so let's see. Let's just use one of these guys to kind of go over this thing. And then we're going to run this. We're just going to run one line for now. Okay, so that should... nope, not everything. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot about this. Oh, you know what? I just realized too. That's gonna be way too much for one belt to handle. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do some work here. I'm gonna need a third line. We're probably gonna have to run one belt line for each. Like we're gonna have to divide that up because I don't think we're gonna be able to run as much as we need to here. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a mess, but I love it. All right. I think we're ready. I just need to set these up to do basic fertilizer. And then we need to copy that to all of these. And I think that's it. I think that's all we really had to do. We also need to get these planted to sage. So let me go. Actually, I should have some sage seeds. So let's set this to sage. We'll go ahead and do that on these. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more sage seeds. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be expensive. Do we have any money? Like, have anybody been... Oh, we have a little bit. Okay. Okay, 5 sage seeds have been purchased. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. We're gonna go to 0. We're gonna have absolutely no money. This is going to have to work for us. Okay, so there's all of the sage. That's ready to rock and roll. Oh my gosh. We need 8 logs. I think we should start with the logs. We need 8 logs and then like as much stone as I can get. And then that's it. Let's get 8 logs to start with. And then all the stone that I can buy. My inventory is full of logs. Oh, now eventually we'll probably set this up to do auto buying. But for now, let's just get this going. I need 2 more logs and then all the stone I can handle. Okay, we have all of our machines loaded up, but we gotta kickstart our furnaces here. If I go through and kickstart these, we should be good. Oh my god, I'm so scared to see if this is gonna work. Okay, that should be all we have to do. I'm absolutely terrified that this isn't gonna work. Okay, so it looks like the furnaces. Okay, furnaces are being fed. I mean, this one's being fed a lot, but that's fine. Okay, furnaces are, in fact, good. Barely. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's going. These furnaces are going. I'm gonna let this run. I think we just need to let it run, and let's just see what happens here. Let's give it a minute. I also never put an output of fertilizer here, but that's fine. Here, let's just do this. Let's just I don't even have the rope for it. Okay, so that's gonna be our little fertilizer output right there. Okay, these furnaces are going. These ones are still lit. Okay, those are all going. Let's see, how do these look? Fire, fire. Okay, there's no fire on these 3 yet. I think once things start getting backed up a little bit, I'm hoping furnaces will start backing up. These will start filling up, and then we'll start having a little bit of a log here, backlog. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, we got to get plant ash to start with. That's right. We have to get some plant ash to start with. Otherwise, we're not going to make any fertilizer. We're not going to get anything going. Okay, we have some fertilizer here. Let me just grab these. And then we'll go ahead and throw these in here. So let's see. Let's throw that one, that one. Okay, we'll just get some stuff going because that's what we need. That's what we need in order to get things going here. All right, cool. Oh, okay. See, we're backed up, which means everything's going to start bypassing these. So they're going to start going that way. Okay, so this is working. This is working. This is working. We've got some stuff going here, obviously. Okay, so let's leave that alone for a minute. Now, if this works, we should have enough to do 3, 6, 9. Wait, does it? Okay, I might have overkilled this a little bit because each one of these can run 3 planters. So it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12. What is there, 7 on? That'd be, oh my gosh, plus possibly extra here. That's like 21 planters of flax If we could get 21 planters of flax going, that would be amazing. That would be like amazing. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What do I need for these? Do I dare? Like, should we just throw up like 20 planters and just like see what happens? Okay, so I don't have the fertilizer for all this, or I don't have the clay. Yeah, I don't have all the clay for it. But let's just set this up. Let's kind of see what's going on here. I mean, it looks as though we might be... we definitely have fertilizer coming out. How are things looking here? Okay, so that one's backed up. That one's backed up. This one is not. Okay, so this one I was a little bit... This is kind of what I was worried about. Are these three going? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these ones are going. Okay, so those are fine. Not all of these are going yet, though. Okay, and then there goes our plant ash. You know, I think we're getting there. And then we just throw flax on here, and I think we should just feed this. I think we should just feed this machine right here, and it could just start making stuff, and then we'll start making money back. Okay, this is our money maker here. So let's do this. Let me go ahead and just get belts going. Let's just get it started. We're just gonna run it this way. Oh, I also need sage over here too. Okay, so I'll put all those over here. Those can do their thing. Yeah, we do have to hit sage as well. I completely forgot about that. So let me do this. Let me go into a quick plant flax. Flax, flax, flax. And flax. And more flax. How do I have so many flax seeds? I was like, how do I even have so many of these? I don't know. Okay, so there goes our flax. So that's going to do its thing. We need a little bit of sage as well. This one belt line is going to be completely overloaded. Oh, shoot. That's what I was worried about. I was very worried about this. Okay, we're good. Logs are back. We need to get an auto buy thing for this and just basically constantly have the logs going on here. But we can't really auto buy until we're auto making money. We're not auto making any money yet. So we're definitely good on the quicklime powder. That's like without a doubt. It's actually the fertilizer. It's this that's the problem. Because we haven't got this going yet. I need to get more fertilizer in here to jumpstart this system. But we really got to be able to, if we could auto feed this, would be good. These aren't going to go through as quick. I mean, we need to auto feed these as well. But like, we need to auto feed all of this so that way we can get these going. And once this is actually producing, this should make us enough money to basically keep everything going. Hopefully. Okay, so I got the sage line hooked up. We just need to get 2 sage planted there. You know, we could probably just start by selling some of this stuff. Let me just grab some of this. We're going to sell this manually real quick. So we could we got to make some money here. Okay, those are all listed. Those are all going. Awesome. Those are all listed. Like, they're listed for sale. They're ready to be sold. All right, so we're getting some fertilizer here. You know what? Let me do this. Let me go through and add a couple to these manually. We're going to add some to the ones that don't have any. Now, I also want to go ahead and get these things going. I want to get these auto being sold. So that way, if we do get the system up and running, these will automatically go. They'll start filling out the counter area thing, and they can be sold because they need to be sold. So we have 3 items up here that need to be sold for now. We're going to have 4 eventually. Okay, so potions are going to automatically be sent out there. And then this one is making bandages. So bandages, we got to make this. Let's bring this over this way, actually. We'll do that. And then I'll just copy basically the same thing here. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one will go like that. And then we need to do this one, which is going to be linens. So the linen ones just go right here. Oh my God, I'm out of wood again. We are so close. I feel it. I can feel it. I feel like we're about to start making money. We're about to start making money. We're about to actually like automate ourselves. So I think we're so close. I can taste it. All right, so that goes there. That goes there. Output goes here like that. This one goes here like that. Okay, so now those are going to go down there. We'll go ahead and we'll run those over there so they can automatically do their thing. We're close. We're so close. Of course, we ran out of logs again. And we're starting to run out of stone as well. Stone, we have like a pretty decent backup of stone. Oh, look at our line. Our plant line is actually full. Well, that's because there's no fire over here. That's because these died down again, and I had to restart them. Okay, all right, but I mean, hey, look at, there's something. Now, our plant ash, that one's full. This one's not even close. Not even remotely close. But hopefully once this fills up, this one will start filling up. Okay. All right, we're looking good there. Yeah, this one's not lit up though. I think it's because I did just refill this one. Yeah, those really have to stay topped off. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put a belt in right here because we're backed up anyways. I'm going to let this feed this line here because this one's obviously backed up. So let's just let this one let's let it bypass because that'll keep these going anyways, which will keep the whole system running as well. Oh, we're so close. We need to get sage seeds in here, but I have like no money. I just opened my shop again. You know what? Let's sleep for the day. Oh my gosh, we have money rolling in. Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, we have money. Okay, let's go get our sage seeds over here. That will get our potions hopefully up and running. And we can start making potions. That'll be nice. So let me see here. Okay, so sage. We probably need more than 2 plants. We're just going to start with 2 for now, just so we can get something going here. Because we need that for band-aids and, yeah. Sage or band-aids and potions and band-aids. Now the next thing, this is where things are going to start getting happening. We need a purchasing portal. We need our first purchasing portal over here for the logs, without a doubt. This has got to purchase logs. Buying price sent. Okay, now, oh man, this is where I'm a little worried. I think we're gonna lose all of our money here, but we're gonna have to run this all the way down like this. So that means we're gonna be buying like this entire belt is gonna be full of logs, but I mean, we gotta have it. And then we need to run our cash register. We need to run it up here actually. So let me see here. Do I have enough of these to go all the way from here? Ooh, hold on. Actually, we need to go right here. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna move this candle. And we're gonna run money into there. So that'll fill these. And then we're gonna have to split this and also buy stone to fill these. But once we do that, once we auto buy that and stone, we will then be automating fertilizer, which will then automate all of this. So we'll have potions. Well, this is gonna have to be rebuilt as well, but potions, linens, bandages, and rope, and hopefully we'll have good amounts of it. And then that will in turn just make us money. Okay, there we go. It's set. I'm like super scared right now because like this is gonna drain us. Oh, there's silver? How did we get silver coins? Will that automatically like convert? Or do we need that magical converter machine thing? Oh, I'm a little worried about that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I guess we'll just leave it and hope for the best. Okay, let's watch our coins be delivered. Let's watch our money be automatically spent. Oh, this is terrifying. And we also need to get the potion. We need to get all the potions and stuff like that automated over there, which we will here in a second. Oh no, look at our logs are drying up. Okay. Purchasing portal. Now, each one of these machines can hold 3, so it's going to oh my God, we're going to have to, there's going to be such a huge investment in this and then the stone. But once those are topped off we're going to have like infinite funds. This is going to be great. Okay, here it is. There's our first log. Oh my gosh. We have automated the things. That's automated. This is automated. We've got these going. This is going. This belt is going as fast as it can. We've got these going. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get our lines hooked up. So we have these 3 outputs we need to put over here. Awesome. Oh my gosh. All of our things are full. Look at, there's 3 logs on each one. And we have logs to here and to here. Oh my gosh. Okay. We spent all of our money doing it, but that's fine. So I'm going to guess that the silver must have just auto converted into copper or gold or whatever. So, oh my gosh, look at that. We have it. We've got all of the charcoal. Charcoal is fully automated. As long as we're making money, And as long as we have something to sell, we are good. Which hopefully will be these 3 items particularly. And then we can also set up automation on these as well. But these right here, these are going to be like our money makers, I think. So, okay, potions are hooked up. I'm going to go hook up all the other ones. I don't think I have enough logs for all these right now. That's okay. Okay, they're all hooked up. So, in theory, everything is hooked up. Oh, hold on, stone. We still need more stone. Oh, I have no money. I have literally no money right now. $0 to my name. But we've got as many logs as we could ever want. Oh, I really need stone, though. I really, really need some stone. You know what? We got mortars. Let me throw mortars on here. I'm going to disconnect this for just a second so we can grab some stone. Because we don't have stone automated yet. Okay, I have a little bit of money. So we have linen, we have bandages. Let me grab some stone. We'll go throw those up top. We'll get the stone stuff going again. It's going to slow down probably, but that's okay. It looks like we have fertilizer. So let me throw, let's see, let's throw one here, and like one here. And then we need to do a buying portal for stone as well. I think we need to speed up our throughput on this fiber here, because this is kind of slow. All right, so I threw a second belt, basically delivering it directly to this machine and this machine. So hopefully that'll get this line up and running faster, this line up and running faster. That'll bring up these lines a little bit quicker because this one's already backed up, so it's good. And then this middle one kind of just takes whatever. So we're close. We're close. All right, we have more coins going out. We really got to get enough money to get the stone. The stone is the one thing that I'm worried about now, because like I was worried about wood, but guess what? Logs are good. Logs are solid. So looking at what we've got going, oh, you know what though? These are going slow because these machines aren't even running. That's what's going on here. I was gonna say we could divert some of this charcoal over to these, but once these actually are up and running, I don't think we're gonna have that extra. So we have a carpenter request right here. I get 5 silver and 3,500 coins. Absolutely, I need that money right now more than anything. I need it so bad. That was fantastic. I'm very glad that we had that. Okay. So since we actually did that, man, those requests are really nice. Let's get that hooked back up. Let's see. Okay, so we need to get stone. I'm trying to get the whole purchasing portal thing set up for stone. So basically we've got, we're gonna have a purchasing portal here for stone running this way. One right here for stone running this way. But I need some nails and I need a couple things. Like we need a few resources here. So let's get a few things. I'm going to go ahead and set up, let's see, I need, we're going to set that, let's see, that there, and that there. And let's go get some more stones. And we're going to throw some on here. So that'll speed those up again. And then I need 2 purchasing portal glyphs. So I don't know if I have enough or not. We could at least get 1 going. Okay, I have 1. I had enough for 1 singular one. Oh, I mean, stone is 600 coins a piece too, so like that's gonna be super expensive, but it'll be fine. It'll be totally worth it. Because once we get these 2 automated, once we get logs fully automated, they're almost full anyways. Once those are full and stone's full, that's it. We're done. Like we don't even have to do anything. All we're gonna be doing is outputting pure money, pure profits. So let's see. Purchasing glyph thing. Okay, so we're gonna need that there. We're gonna need to set this to supply limestone, and then we're gonna have to belt that up. I don't think I have, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough planks right now. Oh, it's so bad. I'm so broke. Okay, so that's gonna go out this way, and then this is gonna run to all these machines here. And then we're gonna do the same thing right over here. Oh, I don't have any nails. Okay, I gotta get more nails. And we also need to, so we need to increase the amount of sage we have. We need to increase the amount of flax that we have as well. But that's going to come in like the optimization phase. Right now we are I'm just trying to get to the point where we are fully automated on making money. Like I could sit here and do nothing and we will passively make money. That's the goal. Yeah, I just realized like, what is our next thing? Whew, wooden pulley. Jeez. Bandages. Oh my gosh, we get 12 silver for that? I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, so I officially split my money off into the purchasing portal for the stone. Now I have a third one here for the other stone, but I got to make the stuff to get over to it because I don't have the money for it right now. We're kind of broke. So, yeah. I got to figure out how I'm going to split that. I think we can split it, run it this way. The problem is that there's a belt there, so we're going to have to like run it underneath. I can't run it underneath there. I guess we can just run it up and over these. Like that. So our purchasing portals are officially hooked up for the stone. So they will slowly start filling up with it. Well, okay, hold on. It's not finished because I ran out of nails. But it's almost finished. And once it's finished, then we get all these going. And then that's it. Everything should be good. Now, the only other problem is we are making plenty of fertilizer here, it looks like. I feel like we have enough. So I was trying to think what we could do to speed up our production of stuff. It looks like we are going to need way more of the sage powder. So I was thinking we could probably use another sage farm or two, but unfortunately, like right now, I'm kind of like, I don't really have a lot of room to make more stuff. It looks like our flax fiber is, it's all right. It's all right. We definitely need to increase the production of this stuff. However, it is functioning. We need more sage. I think we need more sage. I think more sage will make us more money that way. So actually, I think if I scoot these sage machines down, I think I can get a third one in here. I can. Haha, look at that. We'll just move this like that. Yeah, sage. We just need one more sage seed, and then that'll give us, you know, a whole nother little sage plant deal. Wonderful. Let me go grab another sage seed. Hopefully, if we have enough money. Okay, we should have enough money. Let me see. Sage. Yes. All right, sage seed. Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. Not quite going. There, now we're going. Okay. Our logs are officially backed up. Look at that. We have an infinite supply of logs. It feels really good. I'm honestly tempted to... Oh, I can't. I don't think I can. Hold on, let me see. Can we put a thing here? Oh, I'd love to go all the way down here. Invalid position. Because then we can actually feed these machines right here too. And then that would get us infinite... Like, we'd be infinitely making the large wooden gears, the small wooden gears, and planks. You know what? Let's let our system stabilize a little bit. We have everything done and planted, everything that we need. We just need to let the money go into the system, let it buy the stuff, let it automatically, you know, fill up. Let's just let it run. I'm gonna let it run. We'll come back and we'll see how things go. Alrighty, so I let this AFK, like we let it run. We let it run for like an hour. And this is what we come back to. Maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. So obviously the wood is full. It's fantastic. You can see our money situation's good. The stone is completely full, so that's good. Our fertilizer is actually completely full, which I'm not surprised because I think we built the system to basically handle like 20 of these things, and like we have what, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could handle probably like 10 more. Surprisingly, our sage is actually backed up completely, so that's good. I went ahead and I redistributed this line a little bit so it can overflow this way if needed, but it seems like it's holding pretty good with this one, so we should be good there. Looking good. Now let's look at money. Let's look at the money. So like, look at this. All of our lids are backed up. Bandages, even the bandages are backed up right now. Potions are still doing their thing. I added this chest before I went AFK, just like, I was like, well, let's just in case we make some money, you know. And what'd you look at that? We have 5,000 copper coins. We have 2 silver coins. We have 1,300 copper there. This guy has some copper in it as well. We are looking good. We are officially on the profit streak. Now, we could have set this up. I understand we could have set this up using like some of this basic stuff. We could have just done wood and sold, you know, like wood gears, small wood gears, things like that. But I think now that everything's caught up, now that we already have all the logs maxed out, now that we already have all the stone maxed out, now that we already have all this stuff, we're going to be able to make a lot more profit a lot faster now. So we could actually probably throw in a few more of these nurseries in here. Do some belt work, because like that belt's completely backed up. This one is almost backed up. We also need rope. I don't have rope going whatsoever, but like you can see, like that one's completely full. Yeah, things are looking good. I like this. That was a change that we definitely needed. We needed to make that happen. So, we are looking good. Now, do we have... Hold on a second. So I have 5,000 there. I have 22 here. Let's go ahead and grab these. Actually, that's not enough. That's not enough. Oh, I have a bunch of limestone on me. Let's go turn that over here into mortars, I guess. So let's grab this money out of here. Let's go buy our next block. I wanted to buy the entire block, but like, it's going to take a little bit. So let's see here. This one was... How much is this one? 8,000. Oh, we have 7. Oh, we have enough because we have the silver. There it is. Look at that. We got ourselves another block. So we need, let's see, what is this one? This one I think is 15,000, right? Yeah, that one's 15. And then this one right here, I believe is 10,000. Yes. Okay. So now we have all of this room here to continue expanding, doing the things, having a wonderful time. Oh, I'm so excited. So, yeah, this is working good. Now, I think we need to, we need to come back. We need to readdress this whole thing. We need to expand our flax. We need to actually be utilizing all of the fertilizer that we're making, because like we're making a ton of fertilizer here. Like I said, I believe we're making enough fertilizer to handle 20 of these these nurseries. So we need to utilize all of those and make that happen. Get all the potions going, get all the fabric going, get all that stuff going. Because we also ultimately we're supposed to be what we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to be making this. Now, this is a whole separate thing. So, like, this is like, oh my gosh, what is that? It's like, so the limestone powder, I don't know what that red stuff is. And that makes some type of potion blender. I don't even, soap? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. All I know is that we need to be able to make enough money with this to start with. And then we can expand out. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. There it is. We've done the things. We are set. We're making money. Like, even now, I drained all my money. We still have people coming in here buying stuff. So, like, we already have $1,200 again. So, like, this is, I feel like this is where the money's really going to start rolling in, because we've already got all the stone bought, all the lines full. Like, this is where we're going to see our pure profit. Oh, it feels so good. But, yeah, thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.